Hi everyone, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark movie reviews. I hope everyone is well.
Welcome back.
We are back with more Veil.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever going away.
This is the third part of the second installment of the Wedding Veil franchise. So we have technically come to the end.
I mean, have we though? I feel like they're not gonna let this die that easily. I smell a Christmas special or something, maybe with all of the people, you know, in the works. Like, there's no chance that they're just gonna let this be the end of it.
You know, I love Tracy and Nick. They were my favorite couple from the third movie of the first installment. I love them together. You know, don't get me wrong, I love the series, but personally, I'm done with it. This is where the journey does end for me. But it ends on a high note. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it definitely ended on a high note, and I'm pretty much done too, but as I said a minute ago, I wouldn't count on it.
Right.
So what's this one about?
Tracy and Nick agree to set aside work to make time for a long overdue honeymoon to Greece. However, they soon find themselves confronting life choices when they get stranded on a secluded island.
What kind of life choices could there be on a secluded island?
I don't know. Well, we do know. Yes. So what did we think here? You know, okay, look, there are many plot holes. There are questionable choices. Is it rolling of the eyes predictable? Sure, at times. Is it overwhelmingly too perfect? Yes, of course. Is it totally weird to have your friends show up on your honeymoon? Yes. But none of those things bothered me here. There was enough heart for it to redeem itself, and I loved this one.
Yeah, me too.
So Victor, Webster, and Allison Sweeney are, I think, my favorite couple of the bunch. I find them very compatible, and I always find like their relationship is much more mature. You know, they have problems, they work too much, they aren't spending enough time together, and eventually they're able to communicate and, you know, kind of come to some sort of remedy to the problem. Granted, it's a rich person solution, as always. But no judgment.
Yeah, they feel like the most real couple out of all of them.
Yeah, and I thought the focus on this one was more on the relationship, which is great, coming from the part two, which there was no focus on the central relationship there. So the plot in this installment has, I think, more depth than the others. Not only does it have like our next Veil pairing, but it's also the story of Leo. And his future, which I thought was very touching. Like, what a lovely addition to the overall story, I thought. It got me right in the heart, Leo's story, for sure. Not so much of them helping him and bringing him back to New York City, but there was a specific scene where they go visit his uncle who's suffering some sort of dementia, and all of the pictures that Leo drew and sent to him were all over the room. I mean, that got me.
Yeah, that was very cute.
Yeah.
Should we talk about performances?
Let's talk about performances. I think Allison Sweeney has really found her stride in Hallmark. I think you mentioned this too. I did not enjoy her in Days of Our Lives.
No.
I thought she was like the worst part, and her acting was just like very subpar. But something has happened to her. She's had like an acting glow up of sorts. You know what I mean? Like, she really has gotten a lot better. She's great as Tracy, the kind of realist of the group is how I would describe her. So she's, you know, I would say she's the very practical, savvy, street smart businesswoman. But Victor Webster is the standout for me. I love him. He's definitely climbing up the ranks for me. He's never like over the top. He's very cool, calm, and collected. That might sound boring, but no, he's not boring at all. He's got like real skill in restraint, but still being able to emote. He's a great actor. He's like Palaha, and I can, you know.
Yeah, he does come off like that.
Yeah, like he's very attractive in this role. When he stood up for Tracy to the headmaster and said, look, I appreciate your stance and where you're coming from, but no one talks to my wife like that.
Yeah.
I loved that part.
That was a good what's the matter for you moment.
Exactly, and it worked. I liked it.
Yeah, Victor was great, but I would say Allison Sweeney took it home for me. She had to open up a lot more in this film, and it was nice to see that side of Tracy, especially after she spent the last two movies really hammering home the fact that she didn't really want children.
I know.
To add to your point of her really hitting her stride, I totally agree. She's definitely one of the best female leads we have in the bunch now.
Yeah.
And she doesn't seem to have missed a beat in the last 4 Hallmark movies, at least.
Yeah, she's been great. I also really liked Jane Asher here as Lady Dalton, I believe her name was. the very, British aristocrat, so snooty and posh. She played it like perfectly. I loved her.
I liked the new Vale couple story.
Yeah.
They weren't as cute as Casey and Marco in Inspiration, but
Definitely
I did
not.
like their story better. I found it kind of funny how the secret agent mom was intentionally trying to get her son hitched.
Yeah, it was a nice little twist, a little angle there. Why don't we get Hit Picky, Nit Picky?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is a Nit Picky or a Hit Picky. We were just wondering about the different production companies on all these movies.
The revolving door.
There seems, I don't know if like Vale Road is one company and they just kind of split off for different movies. Like
So Wedding Veil Expectations, the production company was Vale Road 4, because that was the 4th movie.
Oh yeah, I get that, but I mean, are they actually different production companies, or they were just counting movies? Like, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. And why did Wedding Veil 4 and Wedding Veil 5 have production Veil 4 and Veil 5, yet Wedding Veil Journey didn't have any of those Veil productions? It was just Front Street.
I don't know.
I don't know, just like interesting. Just like kind of behind the scenes stuff that I'm curious about. A Hit Picky for me, more great dresses. Lacey coming out the bat with like amazing dresses in the first one.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, the Hallmark wardrobe department is killing it here. Tracy looks great and very Grease appropriate, I would say.
Yeah, I didn't really notice it as much in this movie, but
She looked good. She looked good. Also I get that all 3 girls need to be involved to push the story, but a huge nitpicky for me was them crashing the honeymoon.
How are you here? I know I'm crashing your honeymoon, which is maybe the tackiest thing ever.
I mean,
well,
it's a big no for me. Like, that's a bit too close.
I mean, the honeymoon was like a while later, so it was an excuse for them to go on vacation. It doesn't really
I guess
matter.
so, but like, especially what's her name, Emma. Now she lives in Italy. Like,
Yeah, so it was very close.
It was very
That was
close,
the whole
but that
reason. Like,
means,
she
like,
was supposed to go there for
there was
a
a
reason.
bit of a time crunch to get this social media thing out. I get that. It was just like on their honeymoon. I don't know. I wouldn't have liked that. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, they were both kind of
But-
working or whatever.
That's pretty much my only nitpicky here.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything.
Aside from some of the overtop like choices and plot holes or whatever, it worked cohesively as a whole though, which is great. So why don't we talk about the writer and the director?
Sure, the director was Ron Oliver. Some other directing credits include Love in the Limelight, A Timeless Christmas,
With Ryan Peavy, fave.
and The Christmas Train.
So he also wrote Falling for Christmas, which is that Lindsay Lohan Netflix movie that we watched. So he wrote that one. The teleplay here is written by Karen Berger. Karen Berger's other writing credits include Romance in Style, 8 Gifts of Hanukkah, which we liked, Love Lights Hanukkah, which I loved.
So, did this hit or miss the Hallmark for you?
I mean, this was a hit for me.
Yeah, this is a definite hit for me. I mean,
Nice way
I
to
kind of already
wrap
knew
up.
it was gonna be.
Yeah, nice way to wrap it up. We called it that we were gonna like this one because we really, really liked, well, it was our favorite, I think, of the first installment. It was my favorite. I don't know, the Lacey one was great too, but because it was the first one, so it's like, got that.
Well, before we get to the list, why don't you rank them in order?
All 6?
Yeah.
Journey, Legacy, Wedding Veil, first one. Inspiration, and what's number 2 of the first installment?
Oh, God. I don't know, I guess we should have had it.
Oh my gosh.
We should have had this written
the
down.
Italy one. The Italy one was
Say
like
numbers. It's numbers.
Yeah, Italy was like my least favorite one, unfortunately. Thought that was going to be my favorite one, but they didn't take opportunities with it. But yeah, this one, I'm really happy how they wrapped up this story. It was great.
Yeah, this is my favorite of the bunch.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's get to the list.
Let's do it.
Promotion or deadline?
Was there? No, I mean,
No.
there was talk about changing jobs.
No, there's nothing.
No, okay, all right. Career-driven lead, always.
All of
And
them.
in fact, the couple themselves were both very career-driven, not just the ladies, not just the leads.
Yeah. Big misunderstanding?
No, I don't think so, was there?
Not that I remember.
No. Change of heart.
Yeah, the director of the school.
Yes, definitely. Yep. Also Tracy, just kind of being open to the opportunity of having a kid, and even though it's not her kid.
I still think she was just trying to find the next big artist. I think it was work related.
She just saw like dollar signs or
Yeah.
promotion signs.
She doesn't
I don't
want
know.
them. Someone gets dumped, fired, or dies.
No.
No.
No. Second romance subplot. Yes.
Yeah, always.
Always, and a great one here.
Proposal or wedding? Yes.
Definitely. Travel issues, yes. There's something
yeah.
happened to the plane. Remember, that's why they ended up on the little island.
Well, no, they just couldn't get into the hotel because there was like
Oh, the hotel.
There was a soccer tournament.
But that's still travel issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Selling a house?
Business or farm? No.
No.
No. Big city, small town transition. Well, like temporarily, yes. They went on vacation to a small town,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
So
that
temporarily.
counts.
Yeah.
The almost kiss?
No. We're well into
None of
marriage
those.
here.
Mad Dash, yes. Because well, the directors of school like showed up with the kid, like, hey, you want to take this kid with you? Like at the last minute.
Yes, that's
So I
true.
guess-
That can pass for
I
sure.
don't think he left with them right then, but
I'm not sure. It jumps ahead, right? I think it jumps ahead in time.
yeah.
I think. Anyway, guys, let us know what you thought of the last Wedding Veil installment, the Wedding Veil journey.
Yeah, which ones did you like the best?
Yeah, maybe rank them below in the comments. I'd be curious. To see what everyone thought. As always, thank you everyone for your support. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
And we'll see you back very soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.